Bitch to pass the Reposado in the hookah cause she keep on steaming. I hope she don't think because I'm pouring drinks that I won't really turn into a demon. I'm having a great day, up and don't you get bonus for AK. I'm on vacation.
Still no pressure, I still pressing, I'm a whole different blessing. I just got a new pharmacist, give me bricks to the planes and she swallow kids. You can't name me a young bitch as hot as this, and no one they used to call me product kid. Set it out with the ops and designer kicks. Yo, what time it is? I think I'ma just go and jump.
Learjet, watching gang in space.
I got a Bora Bora hot to your bag, it's feeling it more and more. No, I can't do no four-door, La Ferrari go faster than your Porsche. And I run at my own course.
I ain't never been worried about your score.
I've been dripping since 9-5, but I'm so more
Gang in space.
I got a Bora Bora hot to your bag, it's feeling it more and more. No, I can't do no four-door, La Ferrari go faster than your Porsche.
Welcome back to WSJ Radio, the #1 college radio station all over New York City. Today we have a very special guest. We got Snubbs, Snubbalito, all of that.
Yeah, you already know what it's hitting for. How I'm with this shit.
You can move it. Yeah, there you go. How's everything? How's life? How's it going?
Everything viral, man. You know what it's hitting for. We outside.
All right, thank you for coming to St. John's. You know, we spoke about how you used to go to college, you didn't go.
That's a fact. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely graduated high school. I got my Regents diploma, but I went to Bronx Community College for a little second. And then I ain't gonna lie, they put that much time into it after a while. My schedule, I waited too long to create it. So at the end of the year, they gave me time slots all over. So I have night classes, morning classes. It was just impossible for me to do. So I had to chase the music dream.
Now you're on the college campus again.
Yes, sir.
What type of advice do you want to give to those students then? What type of advice do you want to give to those college students?
The advice that I want to give to them is just chase your dream no matter what, even though you might not see exactly what your dream is right now, because some people, you know what I'm saying, you got to figure it out on the way along. But just whatever you feel like you're good at, just keep working at it, because if you keep going at it, only greatness can really come from
Was
it.
music always your dream?
That's a fact. Hell yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I used to listen to 50 Cent when I was little. I used to want to be in a Wankster video. You heard when I was a kid, like, yo, my son 50 really living that life. Like, he really was legit. He had the vitamin water, the sneakers. His whole marketing package was ridiculous. So it's like, I was sold by that. Get Rich or Die Trying. I think that's the first album I ever got myself purchased. Like, that serious.
So what is, in your opinion, the top 5 best albums of all time?
Well, definitely, Loyalty is the action off the rip, because I just dropped that 10 for 10. You heard 10 for 10 slappers, all original, not freestyles, none of that. That's definitely there. Dreams and Nightmares from Meek Mills, that's definitely in the 2. A third classic, Dirty Sprite 2 with Future. You feel me? My son Future went crazy. That's classical. Get Rich or Die Trying with 50 Cent. And for my 5th one, Everything K, man. It's on the way. It's my drill project that I'm dropping, man. You already know it's going down to history. We outside. Hello.
Let's talk about the first, number 1, Loyalty is in Action, 10 for 10. What made you choose those 10 songs? You probably have so many songs. What made you those, like, these are the 10 I want to drop?
Well, honestly speaking, like, once I got the opportunity to get a space where I wanted to hear the songs out and not really have a judgment on, like, you feel me, everything else, and I could just listen to the music all the way through to pick out the order, me and my team, we definitely just took the time out to make sure that it all, like, you don't have to skip it just with the instrumentals. You make sure the instrumentals align with the storyline too. And that's kind of a hard thing to do. We did that out of a lot of songs. So it took some time, but it also is easy because, like, hits is hits. Like, that's it.
All right. And what made 2021? What made you wait 2 years to drop the next part? You know, you dropped 2019 Fourth Quarter Reloaded. So what made 2021?
Honestly speaking, everybody was asking for a project. I love dropping singles going crazy, single. I'm just outside dropping singles like back to back, regardless of what is coming out, because I got enough music to do that. So for me to drop a tape, people was like, yo, we need a tape because we want to be in the car listening to your sound. Like when we driving around, I only hear it when it's unreleased. I'm like, all right, bet I'm going to just give them a little tape, 10 for 10. My next tape, shit about to go crazy. This tape, if you hear it, if you skip a song, you can slap me when you see me.
That one's supposed to drink.
The next tape, you said Everything K, the drill project. What made you tapping into drill?
Well, I was one of the first original people to tap into drill, but it's just how things worked out. I felt like my people overseas, I wanted to take a little bit more time because this is not nothing that you just throw out. I'm not like chasing the sample wave. I'm not doing it like, actually, shout out to JB Made It, Finesse Forever, 4-5 is out right now with Ghosty, White Ups with JB, that's on the project. And it's like, my people flew from all the way in the UK, and we actually created some of the first drill songs like with UK to America.
Right.
Shout out to Finesse Forever, man.
And that was like, beginning of drill, UK samples, and not UK samples, UK style. Now we're in the sample wave. Are you a big fan of the sample wave right now, or?
Hey, samples is cool. I respect what's going on. I got a song called Thong Song that's coming out. It got a sample in it, but I'm not really big into the wave. Not saying that I won't do so, because I just know I want everything to be cleared. I don't want this song to be fire. Then the person who feel like I sample something of their song, they want, you know what I'm saying, to be in the way of that because they feel like I copy something from them when I really just put my creativity in it. So I avoid those type of things. But if I meet somebody who's legit enough and I can text their phone or hit them up on Instagram and ask them like, yo, bro, you could try to find a way we could work something out with this, then I do that. But I learned my lesson from just seeing others struggle with that. I didn't even have to struggle for that. Ain't it a sample out there that Jay-Z cleared so that somebody could do it for the... I think it's the Hard Knock Life. For us, I think he cleared that for everybody in the world to be able to use that because what he went through off just having a clear son. So I stay away from him.
Do you feel like samples going to die down, or do you think this is like a phase, or...
It depends how you say it. Like, I feel like, and you talking about in drill, or you talking about period?
No, samples always going to be forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, because samples is always going to hit. I feel like the waves change. I feel like even with drill right now, things are changing. Like, my tape is going to be a little different from everybody that's going sample crazy and the actual sound that people is portraying in drill. Like, I touched the ball with people who really, like, hands-on. They just made the Drake and Fabio record. You feel me? Shout out to Drake and Favi, Sosa geeking them for dropping that hit record that changed the scene for real. Like once Drake dropped Wool and he wound up dropping the record with JB and them, it went out the park and everybody just transitioned if you was paying attention. But now it's a sample time. That wasn't samples really then. It was just kicking in the sound of drill. So now that we got samples, it's a wave going on right now. But I feel like it ain't gonna last that long because people that's like, into drill, they actually a younger crowd. So when you do the actual business of music, by the time you get to putting a record out and it's getting flagged and you got to take it down because of certain stuff, you going to want to stay away from it too. Not saying that to stay away from it, but like, it's just putting yourself in a harder like situation as far as releasing your music.
All right. And do you feel like there's too many samples? I was hearing like a Dora sample, like ice cream.
Yeah, like how you go to TikTok and then you hear the lady like, I was walking left, and it's like, bro, like, I'm tired of hearing that voice. Like, why do I have to hear that voice? So the fact that drill is starting to sound like that to me is just crazy. Not saying that it's not talented people out there, but I'm making straight slappers. Oh, God. Unlimited slappers, original. I'm not trying to sound like nobody, and I'm doing different things each time. Like,
do you find yourself making music for yourself a lot of times or for the fans?
I make music for both, but, like, my process really be for me because I listen to it more than anybody. And on top of that, sometimes it be songs that won't come up for 2 years. There's certain songs on Loyalty is Action that I made 2 years ago that made the cut. So you never know. You just always got to be on your A game when it comes to creating the music and the content for real.
And right now you're doing huge press releases and something like that. You did the My Block. How was that? How was that feeling doing the My Block?
I went crazy. Yeah, I went crazy. I pulled up. Shout out to Zay Productions. You feel me? You already know I wound up pulling up, making it happen on my block out now to Approach with Caution, a drill song. Shout out to Liquid Dots, OTB. You already know what it's heading for. He flew actually to America with Finesse Forever with the whole drill on the project and everything. So it's a go. That's my guy. Shout out to Liquid Dots.
One of the biggest things that you did this year, Rolling Loud. We got to talk Rolling Loud New York.
Oh, yeah. Big ups to Rolling Loud for having me. I definitely went crazy on the Audio Max stage. I ran out there and I had to do what I had to do, you feel me? And I feel like just seeing everybody's reaction to the crowd and getting the crowd getting bigger was definitely a big moment for me because not only did I see my family in the crowd, I also saw people that knew the words. I saw people who didn't know the words that was just appreciative that I jumped down to interact with them. Like, you feel me? Like, I wish somebody would do for me when I'm at a show. Like, I wish they'd jump down and come slap me if I...
Yeah, how's that feeling, though, seeing, like, fans rapping your songs, like that.
It felt crazy because I really don't do shows that much. I'm just now really getting into the showcase thing. But I feel like for me to jump to Rolling Loud after just doing a couple open bars, to jump into Rolling Loud, you don't know what to expect. So for me to see that it was people out there saying the words and the crowd was getting big ass people was hearing with the cold weather, it was extra cold out there. It's like, yo, I really gotta appreciate if it was one person, two persons, 3. You know what I mean?
Were you there for only that one day, or did you show up?
Yeah, I only went for that one day for real because I just wanted to come handle business and execute. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really go to other days because I had other interviews lined up. It was a lot going on. This is it's a busy week. I'm still at it.
Right, for that one day, what was the craziest thing you saw at Rolling Loud?
The craziest things I saw, man, is pack was, man. They gave me my own pack with a wooden case. You know what I'm saying? They gave me my own pack was, man. It was crazy. That said my name on it. It was engraved for me. Shout out to Packwoods, man. They definitely showed me, you know, as an artist, they gave me something. But also just how many like artists really came out to really jump on the stage, and the difference between me seeing them on YouTube and seeing them in real life. You feel me? Because I was analyzing what was what, and I feel like I'm the best ever. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Next time I be in Rolling Loud, it's gonna be ultra lit.
Do you think that's the biggest highlight of this year for you, or what was the biggest highlight for you then?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely one of the biggest highlights that I got, but especially me getting 2 songs on NBA 2K.
Okay,
yeah, you feel me? Like
Masked Up Kyrie.
Masked Up and Kawhi. Yeah, Masked Up and Kawhi. Yeah, that shit right there.
I
Definitely.
mixed up the names.
Nah, I ain't go from Kawhi and Masked Up. They definitely hit 2K, so that was up there with accomplishments. I made it on some big Spotify playlists. I got my own chopped cheese sandwich in my hood. You go to my hood, you can order the Snubbs. When you go to my hood, you can walk in there and get the Snubs. Like,
What's the Snubs? What's on the Snubs?
Feel me? You got mayonnaise, ketchup, hot sauce, lettuce. You feel me? On cocoa bread, a chopped cheese. Yeah, hitting different. 131st in Amsterdam. Pull up to my block. Come get the Snubs, baby. Outside.
All right. And I want to know, because everyone be saying cocoa bread is why cocoa bread.
Cocoa bread. First of all, you could get. Not saying that you can't get no like old bread can be bad, but like. You can't mess up cocoa bread, bro. Like, it'll be a bad roll that you'll get, a hard roll, and then they gotta toast it and all that. You can eat cocoa bread without it being toasted, and when you do toast it, it's not even gonna get burnt. It's just gonna be it got a certain texture with it. You gotta see what it's hitting for, man. Oh, God.
If people want to be like Snubs, get the Snubs sandwich.
Exactly.
So if they want to be like that, what bev and snack they have to complement the chopped cheese?
Off the rip, if you don't get the salt and vinegar chips, you're out of here. Like, if you don't like salt and vinegar, just leave now. We salt and vinegar gang over here. Gotta get the salt and vinegar chips. It gotta be the pink bag too. If it's not the pink, it gotta be the yellow and the green bag, the Utz. Gotta be that. And for a beverage, I drink vitamin water, feel me? Because I don't need nothing too sugary. I just drink something that's gonna make sure my thirst is quenched. That's the package right there, the word.
Alright, so 2K, Rolling Loud, own chopped cheese sandwich. So can you look back on your career and be satisfied?
Of course, I always tell everybody that I'm around all the time, like, bro, me making it on NBA 2K, I feel like, bro, I could quit making music right now. I'm on a game. I remember when 2K first came out. 2K, it was just 2K. My cousin used to kill me in 2K. My aunt used to be like, yo, let him win. I remember I used to cry, throw temper tantrums as a kid playing the game. So fast forward to now. My cousin hit me like, yo, bro, you won the game. That's crazy. I think that's when it really hit for me, too. That was the moment. I'm like, yo, I'm on 2K. That's lit.
Do you still play 2Ks?
Of course, I'll be in the park with it, man. If you want to get next to me, man, follow my Twitch. You heard Snubbalito 1. You already know we outside.
All right. And speaking about Twitch, how is it important for rappers to type into other like avenues like Twitch, fashion, and all that? You know, something like that.
It may be a lot of work to do it, depending how like your situation. But you definitely have to tap into all of that. But you gotta just make sure when you do it, you put your best foot forward. Don't just jump into it to do it, because it all gotta add up. It all gotta come together. There's a certain science you gotta put to it. Because if you just out there doing anything, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, get great results. Either that, or you're just gonna be a trend. Like right now, like TikTok is a great thing, but you don't want to be a TikTok trend. Like, oh, that's the person from TikTok that 3 years ago he was doing. Now you want to be like, oh, that's the person from TikTok that then he went and did this and he went and did that, and then it got to keep going.
So, in your opinion, do you feel like TikTok did good for music or bad?
It's doing great. It's doing great for a lot of artists too. Shout out to TikTok.
Right, because a lot of people are saying like, they'll like TikTok, but they're not doing the dances. They're not doing all that.
Yeah, I mean, I do dances. I get on TikTok and I do it to my stuff. You feel me? Because my music is on there. So, other than that, I don't really see myself doing no challenges or nothing. I didn't dedicate that much time yet, but that don't mean that I might not see a fire dance that I might not do. Some of them is voiceovers. It's cool, but I'd rather be the voice on TikTok and stuff like that. So, I do it myself.
And besides your own music, I've seen that you also do covers. So what made you get into those covers and stuff?
Honestly speaking, I just want to show people no matter where I'm at, anywhere I'm at, it's going to go down. That's why the locations is different. Whether I'm in the corner store getting the chopped cheese, you feel me? Or whether I'm, feel me, at St. John's University, the mic is here, it's going to happen, you feel me? And that's why I just based it off that. I just made sure I just show different locations and areas because you might see me in a location and area and I might be rapping, you never know.
How do you describe your sound right now?
The blend.
Blend?
I'm the perfect blend. I got the rapping, I got the singing, I got everything down packed. Nobody better than me. You feel me? Everybody that be rapping extra hard. Nobody want to hear that all day. Then if you too singing, you feel me? If you gotta be blendy, you heard? If you're not the blend, then you in the way, you heard?
Or not the blend. All right. And
The
when
blend
you,
sound.
and when you first started rapping, right? Who was the first person to actually like believe in you? Like when you first came out, like, oh, nah, Snubbs, you about to be a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was that first person?
It wasn't even that they thought I was about to be a star, but I can't name a first person, but I do remember my son Tone. My son, he was in high school, but he let me know, like, yo, bro, don't quit rapping. Like, I was writing shit down on the paper, and they wanted to be like, yo, this is actually kind of fire. Go crazy. And then I did so, and then, like, the fame went crazy because the song called Throw That Shit Back went crazy in high school and all of that. But I actually performed in, like, 4th grade. It was called Chicken Noodle Soup on graduation day. My mom was there, my pops was there, so the Chicken Noodle Soup came out, and as little kids, me and my bro, Al Cine, we dad performed there, and people was like, yo, you lit. So I think my whole life, me being on the stage in the like, I always was lit. And I was like in 4th grade, I was lit.
Right.
Probably 5th.
All right. And speaking about the bros, I want to know, I always ask this question about whenever they bring up the bros, what's the funniest story you have with the bros?
I got mad different stories, bro. Like, me and my son, damn, it's hard to explain, but the funniest, one of the stories I got with the bros, we was on some 4-wheelers from my aunt C-Day, you feel me? Her birthday came up, we all went to go ride ATVs. So it's funny because I'm a dirt bike rider, you feel me? So when you check out my YouTube, you're going to see some new content of me on my bike too, man. Stay tuned, you already know. I ain't going front, so we getting a tutorial on how to ride 4-wheeler. So the guy giving us a tutorial, whatever, I don't need it, so I'm laughing. Got my little camera, I'm recording everybody because everybody rookies. So now we racing, I'm doing my little drift moves while I'm getting used to the 4-wheeler track or whatever. And I see people getting comfortable on the bike. I see my manager, I see everybody getting comfortable because everybody been riding for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So my bro, he riding on the 4-wheeler trying to follow me. I bust a little calm left. My manager bust a little calm left, but he did it at the last minute. And then the third person, my bro, First Montana, he wound up slammed into the tree, hurting his leg. He hurt his whole shit. His leg was in the sky. His helmet was over his head. He had 4 masks on, a corona mask. They gave you a ski mask after shit. Yo, he was fucked up off the fall. It wasn't funny at the time because I was just like, damn, are you good? But I could laugh about it now. Like, it's so real. They let us rock until he did that. Like, they might have canceled our whole shit off that. Like, damn, like, this nigga just messed up one of the 4-wheelers. You feel me? It's quiet. Like, he laughing because he the nigga that hit the turn. Nah, that's one of the funniest moments. You had to be there. But my son Gucci now, man. French Montana, we still love you, bro. But that definitely was in the top 3 for sure. Like, he really hit the last minute turn in the dirt. We in the woods, bro. Like, real GTA, hella woods, dirt. We busting lefts, we busting rights. He tried to bust a last minute left, bro, and that ass ran into a tree, bro, at full speed, bro. Like, how you sitting on a bike but your leg is facing in the air? Like, how do you even get bent in that position that your leg is in the air? Like, you're sitting down. He hit the tree that hard, bro. Like, that shit was ridiculous.
What, and, continuing on that, what is one thing you want to do with the bros you haven't done yet?
Now, we fake did mad shit, but I definitely want to rent mad foreigns and race niggas on a racetrack, like a real racetrack. Like, you feel me? Like, not just being on the streets, running lights, cracking shit. I want to be on a real flat racetrack. We get the foreigns and we really, because everybody always talking spicy because...
You the best driver?
Of course. Everybody know I'm the designated driver. You feel me? On Jesus, real shit.
All right. And, back to the music, what do you think is the best quality you have as a rapper?
I'm able to tell a story on the track, but I'm also not able to bore you. I always switch it up every couple lines just so you can, you feel me, still be engaged. Everybody just be trying to make a hit. They so focused on the science of making a hit. I'm really in it having fun having my way, going crazy on every song. I don't really put too much thought. Not saying I'm just giving out anything, but like I'm not trying to just stress making a hit. I know that's what I do. You feel me? So I'm past. That's past what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
And story. Has there ever been a time that there was a story too personal put on a track or put out to the public?
Too personal?
Yeah, like.
Nah, hell no. Anything I'm writing down, I definitely would have said. That sound like a nigga holding up somebody's head. Like, yo, write this shit down right there. Hell no. Everything I say is like, that's what music is about. You feel me? Just expressing yourself and letting people feel like that because it may be something that you could relate to in a certain way. It don't gotta be exactly hit on the head like that, but it could just be the similar situation that could get you through a moment and shit. So anything I'm releasing is it's the real, and at the end of the day, you feel me, you just gotta make sure that you could take the great from it rather than negative.
Yeah. What do you believe is your best verse you put out?
Yeah, that's hard to pick from. Loyalty is an action. I can't even pick a favorite song in there. I'm not even gonna lie, but best verse, like ever, I can't, cause damn.
Got you right there.
Yeah, you got me right there, cause I'm really, bro, all of my shit is slick, but I feel like I violated the We Pay freestyle with Lil Baby. I violated Drip Too Hard. Those is freestyles, but on some original shit, a lot of my crazy shit is unreleased and it's on the way, so it's hard to answer that. But for now, I'm gonna say Slide on Me.
Alright.
I want Loyalty as an action out now. If you want some hardcore like me saying what's going on outside, Slide on Me for sure.
Alright. So what is the goal before the year ends? We got a month and a half, but what do you want to achieve and complete before the year ends?
It's crazy you asked me that. I was really trying to learn how to willy, but I learned how to do that before Rolling Loud. So I'm outside willying. When you see me in traffic, you already know, man. We on crispy bikes only, you heard?
Alright.
I already accomplished it. I'm gonna have to set something new.
No, that's bad.
That my 2021 went crazy.
And I seen that. I seen everything you doing, like music, personal goals, and even regular personal goals.
Exactly. Like Willie and my dirt bike was a big achievement for me because I'm big in the bike life culture. And everybody be like, yo, why you don't Willie? Like, you always just riding past with the pack. Like, you mad whack. Everybody just be talking, but they can't afford a bike, nothing.
When you become like mainstream like that, would you ever want to collab with a dirt bike company?
Of course, I'm trying to do that right now. If there's anybody that want to collab on dirt bike plastics, anything, any YouTubers, anybody that, I'm about to go YouTube crazy, so I'm going to be collabing with YouTubers on the way up, too. That's what's about to make it lit, so we going to make it lit. At the end of the day, anybody that's trying to collab on TikTok, YouTube, anything, I'm not just who you're going to see on the TV. I'm about to YouTube, TikTok, I'm on everything. Whatever you need to get at me, Twitch, I'm doing everything that it takes to make it happen because I'm lit and more than just music. It's a lifestyle.
All right, and this leads into my last question. I always ask this question to everyone that comes up here. What type of legacy do you want to have with the name Snubbs? When people bring up Snubbs in the future, what should be right next to it? He did this, he did that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Snubbs, he definitely, you feel me, is definitely like one of the pioneers when it comes to just blending all different type of ideas and music together to make sure it still fits throughout the whole track multiple times, not just one song, not just two songs, not just three songs. Every song, I'm putting all of my effort into everything. I'm not giving away no throwaways just because of some circumstances around me. I'm always going to make hit records because this is what I wanted to do, you feel me? So, I'm lucky my label name ain't Hit Squad because I was about to say something, Hit Squad, Monopoly. I was about to go crazy, but 100 M's are running. I'm chasing 100 M's. At the end of the day, loyalty is an action, man, not a choice. You can't be around if you're not going to be loyal all the time.
Right. And is there anything else you want to say to the fans supporters before we head out?
Yo, listen, everything viral, you already know what it is, man. It's Snubbs, you already know, man. Shout out to St. John University. We outside. I pulled up. I had a great experience. Loyalty is an action out now. Everything K on the way. We doing what we got to do. Hello. Can you hear me now?
All right, thank you for coming through.
You already know, bro.